Hello. Welcome back to our channel, Sam and Sydney channel. And if you are new, welcome to our channel. I am Sam.
I'm Sydney.
And today we are going to be doing, if you can't tell, a Harry Potter themed tag. Her lipstick is all like the 4 colors of the houses. So today we are going to be doing a Harry Potter themed tag. I thought of this because we went to a baseball game today and it was a Harry Potter night, and I was like, oh, is there any Harry Potter tags? And voila, I looked one up and it appeared on the internet because everything is on the internet. That is also why we are wearing Harry Potter merchandise. Her shirt says, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good, because she's never up to any good. And mine's just the Hogwarts house crest. Okay.
You want to have this one?
Yes.
It
won't focus.
You know it. Oh, Hamilton. My Lord. If you don't know what that is, it's the Deathly Hallows. Sorry.
The triangle is the cloak, the circle is the resurrection stone, and the straight line is the Elder Wand.
If you don't watch Harry Potter, you have no idea what we're talking about. By the way, go watch Harry Potter. It's awesome.
Anything that is referenced to Harry Potter, that includes Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So.
Yes.
Alright, shall we get started with the tag?
Sure.
This question you won't be able to answer.
Now, I have not read through the questions. I don't think she has either.
I just skim to see
we have no
what kind
idea
of questions
what they're gonna ask us.
Yeah, so I read like the first 4, and then I wanted the rest to be a surprise because I wanted to make sure that it was Harry Potter related. So anyway, let's get started. First question. What is your favorite book?
Should I start or should you start?
I guess I should start since I read the books.
Yeah, I didn't read them. So
I
I don't know.
See, the book is a hard question. I would say my favorite book would be the 4th one because there's a lot more details in the 4th book than there was in the movie. Like, she has no idea what SPDW even means.
No.
Because that's only like a book reference, so I can't. So I would say Goblet of Fire. You had to pick a book based on
If
a
I
movie.
had to pick based on the movie,
Yeah.
probably the first one, just because it's where it all started.
Secrets. Well, Sorcerer's Stone.
Yes.
All right. Question 2. Least favorite book. My least favorite, I think, actually would be. Mine would be Half-Blood Prince, the 6th one, for me. Just in my opinion, because not a lot happens in that book, in my opinion. Like, it's very slow. It's just very slow read for me. Like, not a lot happens, so.
Yeah.
You said yours was the 5th one?
Yeah, if I had to pick, it'd be the 5th one, just because
Umbridge is actually a lot worse in the books than
Dolores
she is in the movies, so.
I extremely.
There was a button at the baseball meet. Moving on to question 3. Which one is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. I mean, I like the 3rd one. I guess it's a tie between the 3rd one and the last 2. Just because there's a lot that goes on in the 7th and 8th one. But yeah.
Okay, this is going to be kind of ironic because I said my least favorite was the 6th book, but my favorite movie is actually the 6th movie, The Half-Blood Prince, because, like, everything happens at once in that movie. Like, it's not slow-paced. It's one thing, then it's the other thing, then it's the other thing. So it's not, like, so slow-paced and, like, spaced out very much. So I actually really like the 6th movie. I don't like... I'll get to the other ones in a second, because that's actually the next question. Question 4. What is your least favorite movie?
My least favorite one, probably the 5th one.
5th one again? Just because it's Umbridge?
He's not a very likable character.
My least favorite movie is the 4th one. Because in the book, there is so much detail in the book. There is so much more than just the Triwizard Cup, because that's all the movie that...
brush through things.
Yeah.
Give you the general...
It just gives you the Triwizard Cup. It doesn't, like, give you, like, any other details. It just bases the movie around that whole thing. I mean, yeah, that's, like, 80% of it, but there's, like, a whole other 20% that got cut out, so... I think that'd be my least favorite one. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some very funny scenes in that movie, but it's just come to detail-wise that makes it my least favorite. Question 5. What is your favorite quote?
Favorite quote? You can start, because I'm
Okay.
still thinking.
My favorite quote is from the second movie, The Chamber of Secrets, when Harry and Ron are going into the Forbidden Forest and they're following the spiders, and Ron says, "Why does it have to be spiders? Why couldn't it have been following the butterflies?" or something like that. It is so funny to me, and it
boy.
always has been, and it always will be super funny to me just because of how he says it.
Now, this is kind of cliche, but I guess one of my favorite quotes would have to be one that Snape, did Snape say it?
I have to say it one more time.
After all this time, always.
I don't know if anybody said that. That could have been just a
I
made
don't
up
know,
quote,
but
but
I
don't know. But she that's
Then
her favorite quote.
Of course, the infamous Draco. My father will hear about this. But gosh, can't never get tired of hearing him say that.
I know. I also, one of my favorite cliche quotes is, even in the darkest of times, if one remembers to look, there will always be light or something. I can't remember it word for word, but that's always one of my favorite quotes.
And you're a wizard, Harry!
And you're a hairy wizard. She heard that for the first time the other day and died laughing. And I'm like, that was like the most basic joke ever for a Harry Potter nerd. Okay. Question 6. Favorite Weasley? Rob is her, like, dream boyfriend.
Like, if I was in Harry Potter, you bet your bottom dollar Hermione would be kicked to the curb. No bets! And I'm taking over her on. Thank you.
She would sacrifice Hermione's relationship with him to be with Ron so that Harry and Hermione could be together.
I'm sorry, Hermione. But you are so much better off without
Harry and with Harry.
Go with Harry. He's just, yeah.
I knew that was going to be your answer right now. My favorite Weasley, well, we all know it's not Percy.
Probably like,
You know, actually, in the 7th book, he, like, apologized and, like, was, like, very sweet to his family at the very end after Fred died. Because he was like, why did I do all this? Because he lost Fred.
he should have did it a long time ago.
I know.
And wait till his brother died. Jeez.
Sorry, we were at
Like, there wasn't already enough emotion there.
Wait, this is gonna make it worse. Okay, so we're back a lot in this video, by the way. Anyway, so my favorite Weasley would be Molly.
Molly? I was not expecting you to say
Molly
that. I thought you
Weasley.
were going to say that.
Well, Fred is like my crush. He is my
Oh,
he is
gotcha.
my boyfriend. No,
Gotcha.
he's not my boyfriend because Draco Malfoy's my
Okay.
Draco. He's my crush. Molly Weasley is my favorite just because of the one line that she says
Oh, yeah.
in part 2 of Deathly
I was
Hallows,
going to say
and
it,
she
but
kills Bellatrix. So yes, she is my favorite Weasley.
She's funny.
I like how she didn't think. I like how she didn't think I would say Molly though. I stumped
No,
her. I stumped
sure
her.
thought you were going to say Fred.
See, I'm not predictable.
Not like me. I'm very predictable.
Question 7. Who's your favorite female character?
Mine would probably have to be Luna, just because she's so weird and she just in her own little world. That's exactly how I am. So
That's
I
how
feel
we
like
both
we would
are.
be good friends, me and Luna.
Honestly, mine would be the same because I like Luna a lot. Like I
And
feel
she
like
never does anything wrong. She's
No.
always there. She's always helpful to all the other people there.
I feel like if there was just one day where you were like super sad for like no reason, she would do it. She would like just cheer you up and like seconds.
Yeah, like she did with Harry when Dobby died.
Yeah. Because it's
Even though
it's
I'm
Luna.
sure she was torn up inside.
It's
She
Luna.
stood by him.
See, I think Harry and Luna would make a good couple too. But not as good as Harry.
No, I
and
like
Hermione.
Neville.
Even though they never actually got together. But, you know, in our heads they did, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 8. Who is your favorite villain?
My favorite villain.
Out of all the villains. who-
I mean, I want to say Snape, but he's kind of in between.
He's always been a good guy.
Yeah.
Think of the most craziest villain you can think of as your favorite.
My favorite villain.
I don't know my favorite villain.
When you start.
You want me to Honestly, even though I could not stand her, not as much as Umbridge, but my favorite villain is Bellatrix. Because she's just so nuts and crazy and she just makes you hate her easily. Like she's just like a really good villain.
I guess my favorite villain. Voldemort, I guess. He's who shall not be named. I don't know.
It's probably not a question you would expect, huh?
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you consider him a villain,
He is a
then
villain.
Snape.
Yeah.
But
During the parts where I guess where he was
the first
villain.
couple movies, he's portrayed as a villain.
Yeah, so
Towards the end, he
comes out as a good
flows
guy.
all this emotion.
Information and I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
Question number 9. Who's your favorite male character?
My favorite male character.
It's not gonna be Ron, is
It was gonna be Ron.
it? Okay, if it had to be someone else other than Ron, who would
Other
it
than
be?
Ron, Hagrid.
Hagrid.
He's just a great guy.
My favorite male character, I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
Draco.
Wonder.
I'm not gonna say Draco because he's my lover. He just doesn't know it yet.
Mhm.
He doesn't exist.
Oh wait, it's a tie for me between Hagrid and Professor Snape again.
My favorite male character is actually Seamus Finnegan. Seamus.
Oh my goodness.
Seamus, that kid makes me laugh.
Oh my goodness. He's always blowing himself up.
That kid makes me laugh.
I like Neville too.
And she used to have a thing for Neville,
Yeah.
but then it just vanished and it went right to Ron, so I don't know.
We went right in that vanishing cabinet. Got lost in the room of requirements.
This should be an easy question for you. Who's your favorite professor?
Professor.
Maybe you'd say Snape.
See, I would, but he's just mean as a
Too cliche. I feel like if we were students at Hogwarts, and even if we did good in potions, Snape would still hate us.
McGonagall? Yeah, that's it. I don't know how to say her name.
McGonagall. That's her
Sorry,
favorite
I'm not
professor.
sorry. But yeah.
My favorite professor. Jeez, that's a hard one. I would have to say McGonagall too, just because she's so bad. You know what I was going to say.
Taboo.
Yeah. I like her. I think if I was
She's kind of like,
she's like a mother.
yeah, for all the
People,
students
at
and stuff.
Hogwarts. Because I feel like if I was a student and I needed advice, I feel like I would go to her.
Yeah, she's someone you could count on.
Yeah. She's very protective.
Dependable.
And she's very protective.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like now we're getting to Would You Rather questions, Harry
Okay.
Potter style. So, question
Cross my legs for this.
question 11. Would you rather A, wash Snape's hair, Or B, spend a day listening to Lockhart rant about himself.
What? What was the first one?
Wash Snape's hair.
Wash Snape's hair?
Or spend an entire day listening to Lockhart rant about himself.
Wash Snape's hair.
I would so wash Snape's hair because I can't stand the second movie just because Lockhart's in it. And I mean, I love the second movie, don't get me wrong, but if Lockhart wasn't in there, it'd be like 100 times better. So I would watch, because washing Snape's hair would probably take like, what, 10 minutes? Probably that, not even. But yeah, so. And his hair's probably not really that greasy as everybody says it is, so. Question 12.
It's not greasy, it's just shiny. It's luscious.
You're so weird. Okay. Question 12. Would you rather duel A, an elated Bellatrix, or B, an angry Molly?
Bellatrix. Well, frick, Molly killed her. So, obviously she ain't strong as she thinks she is.
I would say Bellatrix just because you don't want to cross hairs with Molly.
No. She gonna kill you.
It was especially if it comes...
Come on. And kill you what? Oh, sorry. And kill your butt.
Especially when it comes to her family.
Mm-hmm.
So,
she's very
So
protective.
don't cross that.
No.
Question 13. Would you rather travel to Hogwarts via A, Hogwarts Express, or B, flying car?
Hogwarts Express.
I would say Hogwarts Express as well because I don't want to die in a flying car. Because Harry almost did.
Especially if Ron's driving.
Yeah, the front's driving.
I'm going to drive in that relationship.
I would let Draco drive. I'd be like, you drive.
You do it.
You do. I don't
Too
like
much for me.
Yeah, but I would.
That's the least he could do.
Exactly. Question 14. Yeah, I don't want to do either. of
What?
Would you rather A, kiss Voldemort, or B, give Umbridge a bubble bath?
I'll kiss Voldemort. Just because I cannot stand Umbridge.
I would kiss Voldemort because I feel like Umbridge would
Well,
just
I
tell you
don't
what you
need
were
to
doing
see-
wrong.
I don't need to see Umbridge's wrinkly lady parts. Okay?
I don't want to see Umbridge, period, so she can go all the way to Azkaban.
I can just kiss Voldemort's hand. They didn't specify where to kiss him. So I'm be like, hey, let me see your hand.
Okay, question 15. Would you rather A, ride a hippogriff, or B, ride a firebolt?
Probably a hippogriff.
I'd say hippogriff too. I mean, I'd be like scared to death.
Yeah.
Either way, you're flying and it's high, but I would say hippogriff just because you can be like, oh, I rode a hippogriff instead of saying, oh, I rode a broom. So like, there's no point.
Yeah.
You know.
You
If you're,
fly your broom anytime
Exactly.
of the day.
but you can't
But
ride a
when you
hippogriff.
gonna get no chance to ride a hippogriff?
Exactly. So
Choose wisely. Think about your decision.
chapter. I almost said chapter. I did that in my book video.
What a book nerd.
I did that in my book video with a get to know me tag. I kept saying chapter instead of question. I was like, oh my god, can you not? Anyway, question 16. Is there a character you felt differently about in the movies?
As opposed to in the books?
No, it just
Or just throughout? all
just
the
like
movies?
throughout, like there's like
Yeah, Draco. At first I could not stand him in the first, oh my god, his hair in the first and the second movie killed me, okay? It was not cute. But, no,
third movie.
he evolved as
He was fine.
a character throughout
The fourth movie, he
the
was
whole
fine.
thing.
Sorry.
But he just progressed so much as a character. Like at first he was the bad guy, the bully. But towards the end he kind of brings out his sensitive side. And you realize that he wasn't so bad after all.
I feel for him because I feel like he's just jealous of what Harry has.
Yeah. it's
Harry
just
has
jealousy.
true friends. Draco just has friends like they aren't even technically his friends. Like they're like his henchmen or whatever. So, but the character that I felt differently about in the movies was Ginny. I hated Ginny. Okay, in the books, she is actually very different compared to the books that she is in the movie. So that's what I'm basing it off of. Ginny, no. No. if Ginny wasn't in it at all, I think I'd be fine with that. Yeah. Because, like, she was in the first two, and then you didn't see her hardly at all until the sixth one. And then then Harry and Ginny just kissed out of nowhere, and I'm like, what kind of kiss was that? What was that? When did you two ever spend any time together?
Like,
to get to know how to know how to kiss him or whatever. So, I don't know. I can't stand her. She's just so one personality.
She's pesty.
She's one personality. She has one personality,
and she's so like
one face. Like she just the same face every single time.
No expression, no emotions.
I know. Yes. Like
rarely. Except for when she almost dies in the second one.
Yeah. The first two she was okay.
Harry, why you gotta go and save her? Just let him kill her off.
Yeah, then him and Ron would not be friends. He'd be
No,
like,
because
why?
then I feel bad for Ron.
Yeah, he'd be devastated.
Get her kicked out. Because she opened this.
And then Harry and Ron would never have been friends. Yeah. So. Okay. Question 17. Is there a movie you preferred to the books?
I can't really speak for this one because I didn't read any of the books, so I'll let her
is there a movie you preferred to the book? Not really. I mean, yeah, they all have their differences, and they all.
You said the what was it? Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, yeah, true. I did say that. Half-Blood Prince. I didn't like the book at all. I liked the movie better.
So probably
Yeah, Half-Blood Prince. Just because Half-Blood Prince, like I said, the book was very slow, and the movie wasn't as slow. So, like in the book, it would literally be like the first 10 chapters, and then something would happen, and then 10 chapters later, the next thing would happen. I'm like, come on, speed it up for me, please. Okay, question 18. Richard Harris or Michael Gambon as Dumbledore. So I have no idea which actor is which. But I would say the second Dumbledore, whoever that is.
Yeah, whoever played him in the
After the
later movies.
Yeah, later movies. Because I liked him better. He like had more emotion.
More, yeah.
I mean, yes, the first Dumbledore was gentle and kind and caring, but I feel like the second Dumbledore did it just like better. Question 19. Your top thing, person or event that wasn't in the movie that you wanted there the most.
Which movie?
Any movie. Any movie, all movies. I have two things for this one, actually.
Hermione's cap should have been in there more. I don't know.
I have two things for this, actually.
Okay.
Peeves. Peeves was in every single book, but he was in any of the movies. Peeves was a ghost that liked to pull pranks on people. He was not in the movies whatsoever. One thing that really ticks me off also is in part 1, Deathly Hallows, when Dudley apologizes to Harry. That is not in the movie at all. Because Dudley and Harry have like this whole emotional scene in the book, and then you just get to the movie, and then...
Yeah, I feel like they should have portrayed that a little bit in the movie.
At least a little bit better.
Yeah.
Than what they did. So, I don't know, that kind of takes me off. Question 20. If you could remake any of the Harry Potter movies, which would be?
Could remake it. The fifth one.
Umbridge has to be there. She is a character.
Or no, the fourth one, and then I would put more detail into it.
If I had to remake any movie, I think it would be Chamber of Secrets.
Why?
Remake the Chamber of Secrets just because I want this one part that was in the book to be in the movie. There is Valentine's Day, and it's like during this whole, when the whole Muggleborns are getting petrified and stuff, and Lockhart, it's like, oh, we need to cheer up. We need to have something fun to take the students' minds off of what's going on. And he was like, well, and they like decorate the whole Great Hall in like red and pink and stuff, and Ginny actually slips Harry a Valentine, saying that like he's cute or something. I can't remember 100% what he says. But then Draco sees it and finds it, and then yeah. So I think that would have just been like, I feel like if it was in the movies, it would have amped up Harry and Ginny's relationship.
Yeah, it would have given more explanation as
Yeah.
to how their whole relationship unfolded. And yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it would have helped their relationship like be more focused. Anyway, which house was your first gut feeling to be a part of? Like, your first gut when you heard about Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, which house
Girl.
drove you to them without even taking quizzes or anything?
I mean, Hufflepuff.
She's a
Just because,
Hufflepuff.
I mean, I'll admit, everyone wanted to be in Gryffindor when we first found out about Harry Potter. But Hufflepuff, okay? I belong so well in there.
She has taken probably 1,000 quizzes. I don't know what quizzes you've taken on your own time, but I know every quiz that we take, how like, which house do you belong in or whatever.
And I've always gotten Hufflepuff.
Every single
There was
time.
Maybe one time I got Gryffindor, one time I got Ravenclaw.
But
All
every
the other times I've gotten Hufflepuff.
Every single time.
So I'm destined to be in that house.
My gut told me Gryffindor. Yes, I know it's cliche, but I
could see her in Gryffindor.
That's what my gut tells me. Like, I know sometimes I'm on the fence, like, oh, well, sometimes I feel like I belong in Slytherin, and then sometimes I feel like I belong in Gryffindor, but I am a die-hard Gryffindor at heart, so. Okay, could be believers. Question 22. Which house were you actually sorted into on Pottermore?
Hufflepuff!
And I was sorted into
Surprise,
Gryffindor.
surprise!
Yeah, and I was sorted into Gryffindor, so.
That's when I just knew that I was born to be a Hufflepuff.
A badger.
A badger.
Question 23. Which class would be your favorite?
Probably, I would say probably like potions.
Potions.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely not BDA.
Defense against the dark arts?
Yeah. Either potions or herbology. One of those two.
Yeah, those would be interesting. I feel like my, I have two. I feel like that'd be my favorite. Transfiguration. And actually Defense against dark arts. Because I feel like I would be good with those. Transfiguration just interests me because you can exchange objects into other objects, so why not? Because let's say I couldn't find a cup, so I could just turn someone else into a cup and I'd be like, there you go. Question 24. Which spell do you think would be most useful to learn? I can't remember. I feel like when I say my spell, you
You go first.
Accio. Because then you would never have to move ever again. I could be like, Accio, remote, and then it would just come to me.
Actually, that one. But then I don't know. This is just me because I'm not the biggest fan of the dark. The one with the light.
Lumos?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one too. Accio and Lumos, I think.
I probably use those most often.
I know I would too, I think. Question 25. Which character do you think you'd instantly become friends with?
Probably Luna. Just because we're so, similar.
If I don't
Luna or Neville.
Luna or Neville.
Just because they're the awkward ones. They're the weird ones. And that's me.
I'm not outgoing enough. Like, I can be outgoing. I can definitely be outgoing, but I'm not outgoing enough to become friends instantly with Fred or George.
Yeah.
I feel like I would either become friends quickly with Hermione or Luna.
Yeah.
One of the two. Like, I don't know about the boys. Like,
I just
maybe.
realized I look very short in this. I'm not this short in person.
I feel like maybe Seamus I would be friends with. But I don't know. Those are my things.
Yeah.
Question 26. If you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which would it be?
The Elder one.
The Elder one. That's interesting.
Just because it's the most powerful one.
I would say the invisibility cloak.
Technically, I do already own it.
Yeah, but it's not real.
No.
I would own the invisibility cloak because think of how much stuff you could do with an invisibility cloak.
It would definitely come in handy.
It would come in handy for pranks. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Question 27. Is there any aspect of the books you'd want to change? She can't answer this question because she hasn't read the books.
No.
Let's see, what would I change about the books? Any aspect?
I would change who ends up with who.
There. That's it. Oh, that's a good one.
That's pretty much all I can say because I didn't really read the books.
I don't think there was really anything that I would desperately want to change in the books because, I mean, well, no, I take that back. As I said, the Half-Blood Prince, I would make that more spread out. Like, I would make that more fast-paced instead of slow. That's the only thing I would change. Other than that, the rest of them are perfect, so it's okay.
Excuse me.
Question 28. Who's your favorite Marauder? James, Sirius, Remus, or Peter Parker? Obviously not Peter Parker.
Serious one. I
Mine,
don't really have an explanation as to why. I just like Sirius.
mine's torn between Remus or Sirius. Actually, I just feel like Sirius is like an obvious answer. I would say Sirius though. He's like a fatherly figure.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was such a fatherly figure to Harry, but he wasn't his own father, so I would say Sirius. He's also very protective of his family. So.
Mm-hmm.
Question 29. If you could bring one character back to life, who would it be?
This is such a hard one.
Fred Weasley.
See,
No question for me. I would bring back Fred.
either Dobby.
Oh yeah, Dobby. Well, see, I can bring back Fred, and then you can bring back Dobby, and then everything will be okay with Fred. Because those are really
But I
new.
feel like. Oh, no.
I'd bring back Fred. Fred is my.
Yeah, I'm torn between Dobby and Dumbledore,
Oh, you like Dumbledore.
but I guess I'd have to go with Dobby.
I feel like Dumbledore would have died anyway, no matter what, if he brought Dumbledore back to life. Dobby didn't have to die, and neither did Fred, but I feel like Dumbledore would have died regardless. So. Last question. We made it to the last question. There's a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Question 30. Hallows or Horcruxes?
Hallows.
Definitely Hallows. Because the Hallows has a cool shape, meaning,
Yeah.
and they're not evil, so that is why I say Hallows.
They can be used for evil, some of them, but
true.
they're not necessarily evil.
But yeah, so that is the last question for the Harry Potter tag.
Yep.
So, Sydney, continue from you.
Alright, well, if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and feel free to give us suggestions down below in the comments, giving us suggestions of different kinds of videos that you guys might want to see, whether it be
Challenges or tags.
or any vlog type kind of videos. You can also, if you're not already, please subscribe. It would be much appreciated.
Very appreciated.
And there's also a little bell icon right next to the subscribe button. So while you're down there, go ahead and click that too. That'll give you notifications as to every time we upload a video. And it'll take you right to our channel. So yeah.
I will also be leaving the links to our channel's Twitter and Instagram accounts down below in the description box.
Let us know if you guys want our personal
Yes.
Instagrams too, because we would love for you guys to follow us on there.
Yep, we have personal ones too, but we post our channel stuff on our channel Instagram.
Yeah.
And like we post when the new video is up, we post like what we do for our videos. Like we'll take like pictures of what we're doing, give you like a sneak peek and stuff like that. And then I just tweet random stuff like on our Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I will leave those links down below in the description box, and you guys can click the links, and then you can hit those follow buttons. One other news is that we hit 20 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
I know it's not that many. I know
It's a
we
lot
could
to
say,
us.
Well, there's people out there who have 7 million plus that.
The nerdy
Like,
nummies that I've subscribed to, she has like over 8 million subscribers.
But we are still starting. We're still getting used to our
Like-
routine and how
Yeah, because
we film and stuff.
Yeah.
But we are very thankful for the
the
20
20.
that we have now.
Yes, we do. And we hope to continue to get more as
Yeah.
we upload more videos and do other challenges and tags. And also, we haven't even actually had our YouTube channel for a year yet.
No.
So I'm surprised
Anything can happen. It's
So-
only been a few months.
because we started in February. And I'm actually surprised to have as many as we do. I didn't think we could
Yeah,
get.
I wasn't expecting us to.
We've gotten tons of
Even get
positive
started.
comments.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, there might have been a few bad ones here and there, but you know, you're
Well,
gonna have
you
your
learn
haters.
from the haters, and you just.
So,
It only makes you better. So.
yep. So I think that's gonna be it for this video. So we will see you guys next time.
Bye.